Let's see the quick demo of Google Antigravity versus Microsoft Copilot. So here I just built same app with these two here. So one is I just built here, see, room rent management system using Google Antigravity, and I integrate the database also, which is a Supabase, and also deployed in Netlify hosting. And same app I just build over here using Microsoft Copilot and integrate the Supabase database and deploy in Netlify. And now let me see the how actually working over here. So simply, if I just add, first I'll just taking the Google Integrity Room Rent app. So let me add new room along with, okay, this is the name, so 3 BHK, room number is 300, yeah, 300 is fine. And once we add, now this is new room got added. Same thing we can check in our database. So in here in the Supabase database, so here you can just see that new data got created, and once you try to book that, you can that book also. So let me add this and add that. So now see, one day for that room is got booked. So same thing you can see in our database, right? So yeah, same way we can check for my Microsoft Copilot room rent management system, and also it is deployed Netlify. So if I just can add this room, so I can add another room, for example this, and this is the price. If I add the room, now this new room got created over here. If I just want to book, so if I just booked over here, so I can select this new room and just add that name, something like that, and add that date range. And if I just create booking, yeah, the room got booked also, see. So same things actually you can check the database as well. So for that database, there is the database. If I just select that, now see, new room got created along with their bookings. So let me see, there's the bookings as well. So yeah, I think we will build this session, right? And yeah, let's moving to implementation. So before we start implementation, I'm especially recommend, if you first time visit my channel, so this is my channel, this is .NET Real example, and here I just build a couple of application using the Google Integrity. So here's my first application I just build here, like Google Integrity, using this complete build integration, the database and hosting. Then here I just build Angular one, and then we just build our application using that Blazor application. And after that also we just build for this Flutter app, this complete Android web application, and there's all that cross platform actually support this Flutter app. So everything actually just build using Google Integrity. So yeah, let's moving to implementation. So for implementation, first I'll just open both IDE. First I'll just open Antigravity, and side by side I just open for BS Code. So here I just open my Google Antigravity and also BS Code, so that we can just create our application together and see who's the winner and who is the most compatibility to create our app without writing any code and all, right? So that's why I just need to check like how actually we have the Microsoft Copilot and versus Google Integrity. So here what I can do simply, as like that, we have just create a new folder. Yeah, I just make it name like room integrity, room rent integrity, right? And select for this here Google Integrity. That is one. And second things, I'll just open another folder, and that's it. Okay, now our setup is ready, right? And here uh, this is my Copilot, which I already set up my Copilot account, so that's why it is available. And also see, there's a agent mode, edit mode and all, right? So yeah, I think we are good with this edit mode. And here also you can set that auto, so that based on this actually they will choose whatever model is required, right? This is one. Second things also here, Google Antigravity, whatever plan and all, you have just created over here. So yeah, let me just set as a plan first over here, and for model perspective I'll just use this model over here. Yeah, now I think we are good with that. Yeah, here also is a plan, so I'll just set that first. Both are the plan, so that based on this they can set the plan and then they can start. Okay, so basically what we are trying to do, first we will just build the application, React based application, then we will integrate that application, and then finally we will deploy the application. So that we have to compare like Google Integrity and Microsoft Copilot, like who's that most capability to build complete end-to-end app, right? So now simply I have a prompt, right? So that prompt I can just simply give it to here. Okay, and this is same prompt, give it over here also. So it is nothing special, just same prompt like build a React based application. And yeah, both are the whatever the features is available, I just mention it over here, right? And simply first we have to just build the application without any database and all, so that they can easily create that app, and then later on we will step by step we will integrate database and we will deploy this app as well. Okay, so now I just keep both prompt and then simply hit enter for this Google and for Microsoft. Okay, so if you can see, they just create a plant over here. So first let me check for in our Google Integrity. So here they just create a plan and also create a breakdown, and here that project setup, first they will project setup and then configuration, then design system, and these are the design perspective, and then core components. So whatever the core components required, core functionality, and then UX polish over here, then finally verification over here on all the tasks. Same things if we can see over here for a Copilot, also they create a plan by plan, then step by step actually they start the project, set up that structure, then create TypeScript and all, and then build that moon system and all, and then finally further data persistence and all they will further consideration, but yeah, as of now nothing. So yeah, I think both are good, like they are just start the plan. Now we can tell okay, you can just continue. Okay, so here that we have Copilot that start proceed. So yeah, I think we can just start with that, start over here and hit enter, and then same things we can here tell here continue. So yeah, we have just tell both IDE like Copilot and Google Integrity just start and proceed that implementation, and whatever that they have want to accept your command, and also just simply I can just accept and allow. So as I can see, I think Google Integrity gets completed and they also start testing. So now see how look feel for that Google Integrity over here, and they start testing itself so that they can ensure okay whatever they have implement that is perfectly fine or not. So this is a great feature, or we can say it is a nice feature, right? So as far as the build that application, after that they also have to capability to ensure that okay whatever they have built, so that is perfectly working as fine or not. So as like human, right? So also we as a developer we build that application, so also we are make sure okay how that build is working. So that same thing actually I think they are follow over here. So they are just build it over here, but still I can see for that Copilot they just build it application, but I still they are trying to initialize that project. I don't know where is that stuck, but yeah, let me try to run same things also over here like for that project. So yeah, I can see only that project got created, that sample template is created, and yeah, that is also fine, but there is no, still they have not start to integration of that our room rent management system, right? So might be they are trying to do, but yeah, let's wait for them. But yeah, here I can see they are properly Google Integrity, they just properly tested over here for their, yeah, see, they are trying to proper uh, testing. Okay, now I can see they are completed. Google Antigravity actually complete first to build this app, and they are proper this instruction, like after completing your build is stunning, and here also they modern this whatever actually they have done, so they just proper that document also over here, and your application is running on this spot, right? And yeah, I think that pretty much good. So yeah, in this case, if I see the Copilot, still they're trying to this first step only. See, they just initialize React project with Vue, and after that actually there's nothing start. Just create a project, and then I don't know what are where actually they stuck, but yeah, they are stuck somewhere. So yeah, I think let me try to test first. Meanwhile, they will continue Copilot. So meanwhile, I can test it over here for my Google Antigravity how it look like. So I can just copy this and go. Yeah, I think this is that one. Sorry. Yeah, this is that application which is built by Google Antigravity, and yeah, this is a nice look. And also there's a search functionality. Once I add a new room, so let me add one room, and room name, actually this is room name, so room name would be something 1BHK, right? 1BHK, and room number something 100. Add the room. Okay, so now this is add the room, and yeah, also they are available. Now book the room, delete the room, right? So let me try to book the room, and in this book some particular person, like for example Kumar, and start date of today date, and end date something, let me change to 2-3 days, and confirm that. Okay, now see, once I booked the room, I can see the 6 days is left to, you know, available this room, and this is a nice design also, right? Same things if I want to delete, so I can delete. So let me, before delete, actually I can try another room, add like 2VHK 200, and add the room. Yeah, this is another add the room, and yeah, here I can just simply delete this one. uh I think it is not deleting, so let me try this. Okay, yeah, so yeah, delete is not working, and that we can check in this here any issue. Yeah, delete is not working, so that we can tell, yeah, delete is functionality not working, but available book room is working. So yeah, one issue like delete room is not working, that we can tell to fix. But yeah, apart from this, I think we are good with this here. And also this is a nice design also they have just created. Also there's a dashboard itself here, like how many rooms total, available room, book room, and all, right? And yeah, still I'm waiting for Microsoft Copilot, so they are nothing do over here. Okay, so let me moving to next step until the Microsoft is ready to their build, right? So now what is our next step? Next step is integrate the database, right? So yeah, we can try, you know, many database like Firebase or, you know, other one, but Firebase I'm not doing over here for testing perspective, just because of, see, Google actually has their, you know, own product, right? And yeah, those product I'm not recommend over here, so that we can test it, okay, without, you know, actually without on their own product, how they are compatible with this, you know, build that app, right? So that's why I'm just using, you know, one is the database which is called Supabase. Okay, so here's the Supabase, right? And if you go to that, you know, here, like that particular official site, so just you can logged in, and once you logged in, you can just get that, you know, create a project and all. So I already just create project and all, but don't worry, I'll just ask to him to do everything from scratch, so that if a new person to create your database, whatever the new technology and all, right, so they can guide and even they can try to implement, so that we have to test it over here. So like how they are compatible with those, right? So simply I'll just try with over here. First let me accept all that here, and here I just asking to that Google Antigravity, okay, please implement Supabase database in our this app. Okay, simple, like we have not mentioned anything and all. Let me see first like what they are recommend, then we will go with that. Okay, simply go this. So what they have done, see, they just keep this plan, like they have trying to Firebase, and in here they just create creating implementation plan for database migration and awaiting Supabase credential to user confirmation. Okay, and what they are recommend over here, so do you have the Supabase account? If is yes, so simply you can go to that, provide your Supabase project URL and unknown key, right? And if it's no, then simply you can go to that uh, the site, right, and then you can just create it and then provide it. Okay, and then simply for migration performance performance, so replace your local storage to Superbase, recommend keep both offline and flag bash. Okay, so that actually they are asking. So yeah, I'm good with that. Like if you don't have, so you can just go with that this URL and just create a project and then share these two things. Okay, so I already created, right? So let me go to here. Yeah, so this is my Supabase account. I just create this project and go to this project. If you go with this project, if you scroll down, so this is that API key and project URL. So simply you can just copy this. So basically just copy both things over here and you can just paste it over here. So now see, this is my two things, like project URL and API key, right? And simply you can just tell, okay, I extract. Okay, simply I can just provide the information and I just ask to, okay, please start to implementation, right? Simply hit enter. Okay, so one thing I got an error, like see, whatever model I'm trying to use, right? So there is some limitation, right, for the day. So you have reached the quota limit for model, you can resume this for 12:12, right? And 12:12 means, okay, so I have to wait some days, because I actually reach this I think monthly or weekly plan I just exceed. So I need to wait until to again once they available to my token and all. So yeah, I think, but yeah, most of the time actually uh, is tomorrow, or sometime I see that next day actually I get that new limit. But yeah, I don't know, let me see if I have another limit, so I will start. But yeah, meanwhile I can start with this. But yeah, I think I can see they are pretty much good, like Google Integrity rather than over here. But I will try to continue this session. And meanwhile, see, still Microsoft Copilot, I don't know where is they get stuck. But yeah, they are still trying to run. So what I'll do, I'll simply stop that. Okay, and I can just continue. Okay, so that might be say somewhere they stuck, so they can start again. Yeah, so see, after stop and then continue, there is start to implementation. So might be somewhere they are stuck, due to that reason they are not continue. So that problem I think I have not faced over here in my Google Integrity. So that is another differences. So yeah, now I think they are complete that implementation. So also they are trying to run this app. So let me try to run this app and see, once I run, we are getting some error, right? So that is fine. Based on this, actually uh, they will check and then they will try to fix it. So yeah, that is fine also over here. So now I can see all that step, all that to-do list they have completed, except this test and deploy. So they yeah, so I think similar functionality over here also, like they can test it, but not like that, Google Integrity. So Google Integrity itself has opened that application, and then as like automation testing, right? So they are doing the same automation testing as like human testing, right? But they are doing testing, I think, using that itself mechanism. But yeah, let's see how they are fixing that issue. Okay, so if I check, okay, there is an error and all. So if it is an error, so if you scroll down, okay, now see, uh, they have completed their task, right? But they should fix, right? So yeah, there is another differences, I guess. So if any error and all, so there is no capability to fix itself like as like Google Integrity. So yeah, so then I think I can tell, okay, while running, okay, and let me try to give this error instruction. uh, yeah, so let me copy this and paste it over here. Yeah, now try to allow. Okay, now run this application again, and yeah, now it's blank screen, and yeah, still some import issues over there. So yeah, I look like I still have an issue, so let me just copy this, and if I just test it over here, sorry, not this. So let me copy this and go to here. Yeah, see, this is a blank screen just because of this error. This is the error request model, right? So yeah, I think we can tell to we are getting this error. So copy this, and still have some error this issue. Even I can provide this information, might be they can better understand based on the seeing the error and all. So as per their document in this instruction, they tell, okay, they have fixed all that issues. Okay, yeah, might be there are fixes. So let me try to here, let me refresh. Yeah, but I am not seeing any fixes over here. Control F5. Okay, so okay, so I can tell still I am should work properly. Okay, so I'll just asking to him to please run this app so that ensure everything is working perfectly. Yeah, run this allow tab. Okay, allow here. Yes, so look like, okay, so might be some changes was not reflecting immediately, so that I just keep click on that keep changes, so they are available over here. So yeah, now I can go to my here. Yes, so now it's perfect. But as a look like, see that this is one for Google Antigravity generated, and this is for here. So it is just pretty much simple look, but this is a modern look, right? And there's also is no dashboard and all for this here. So yeah, let me try the functionality, and also see these are not uh, expected design. There is not expected modern design, right? And if I just ask, okay, room name, so let me add that room name and pay for this, add room. Okay, so after that actually they will available to this. Okay, that is fine. And if I want to add another one, so let me add 200 to 600, add this two room, and here see both are available for room. So let me try to book this room, so add book. Okay, so here that another feature they are providing, like based on this room, so you can just book that. So for example, I just book this one, so guest name would be Kumar, and date also choose today's date, and for 10 create booking. Yeah, booked is there, and yeah, that is fine. Also this I can consult. So yeah, as a functionality perspective, it is working fine. There is a no issue, and yeah, there is a no delete features. Even yeah, cancel booking, that is also fine. So yeah, for that implementation, yeah, they are good, right? But yeah, forcefully we have to tell to, okay, if this issue, so please fix that. But that Google Integrity has that, additional things. So yeah, that is fine. So now next what I'll do, I'll just ask to same things like what we have trying to implement over here, right? So implement a Supabase database, right? So let me ask to same things over here, and yeah, add Supabase implementation along with those, project project and all. So I think we can do one thing instead of confliction. So I can go with my Supabase account, and in here I can create another project. Yeah, so here see I can create another project, so that one project I can utilize for Microsoft testing, Microsoft Copilot, and one for Google. So this one I'm trying to use for Google, and let me try to create another one. And in here organization name is this, and project name something Microsoft. So I just giving this name, and even also that database password I can mention something. Yeah, that I can use similar as like we just done previously. So yeah, I think password is same, there's no issue, and simply I just create this. Okay, and yeah, this project also got created, but here that project itself has different project URL and all, right? So yeah, that we can change it over here, over there, right? So let me copy this and copy this so that I can capture some other place, and then directly I can just utilize this. Okay, so yeah, I think we are good. So simply I'm just asking to this, and I can share my project information, right? So simply project URL and L, and I can just mention, okay, implement this as I created a Supabase project with these are the information. Okay, simply I just provide this instruction, and along with this, yeah, so Superbase database room, yeah, they will just start to configuration then Superbase. So let's see. Yeah, they're just trying to Superbase JS. Okay, finally I can see over here, see they have just completed, and these are the tasks actually for implementation of Superbase database. So installation, this create database table, so that is actually that user action, so that user need to do forcefully, but apart from that everything they are just completed. And also they are providing this summary, this nice summary over here. So yeah, they just completed this, and those are that file code they have changes. And yeah, also see that front end code completed, hook logic, Supabase setup, but database table is waiting for here, right? So that waiting for 5 minutes, that is fine. And yeah, so basically they provide this instruction, right? So open this file in this project, select copy all, copy E, then second what you need to do, go to this this table, go to that database table, go to this for create a database table and all. So this is the instruction, go to there here and go to that particular project which we have created, and then go to SQL editor and the new query. Okay, so let me try to do that. So where is our here? Okay, so this is about that project, and in here what they are, so we have go to this project. So we have entered in this project, that is fine. Then click on SQL editor. So if you see SQL editor is over here, so once you go to SQL editor, and just copy then this file, right? So let me copy this file. This is that file. Let me copy everything, go back to here, paste it over here, right? And then run this. I think this is that run. So let me run this. Yeah, so it is run, no row, so that is fine. Let me check what other instruction it have. So click run button, done table creation, then test your app in 5 minutes. So simply I can just open it and then I can test it over here. Yeah, so let me try to test. So I think we are good. And then if I just run this and F5, I think it have some issue. So go to the console. Yeah, so this apex does not provide that export default. Okay, so there is a one issue. Okay, so that I can just tell to here again. Okay, I have set up my okay, so basically let me just paste my error. So I'll just mention over here like okay, I have completed the data migration as per you and also try to run and it is showing the blank screen but there is a console error, so please fix it and also ensure that all that working perfectly. And I just mentioned this. Okay, simple I can just give this instruction and to fix that issue. Okay, so as per here they are just modify something and they asking to run this app to using this. So yeah, I think we can just use directly over here and that hit enter. Yeah, it is running up. So let me try to check. Yes, so now I'm getting another error, right? So that is perfectly fine. So let me just copy this, go back to here. Yeah, I am getting error, please fix this. And here let me check. Okay, so finally they just modify something based on my error and I can just keep it all the changes first and then I can run this. So as they are instruction, so we have to restart and run it. So yeah, I'm just running and let me test it now. Okay, so yeah, if it is run, so yeah, if it is running there is no error, but there is a one error to fetch the booking, right? So whatever the booking, it is a fetch issue. So I think we can give those error again to Copilot. Okay, and along with I'll just keep this this what is a screenshot so that they can better understand. Here I can just tell okay, there is an issue. Okay, please fix that. So I think that code like as an instruction I provide along with the error and a screenshot so that they can understand okay, still we are getting issue. So now it's a very small issue, I know that issue, but yeah, let me see how they are fix that one. Okay, meanwhile fix this, what I can do actually, I can continue my Google integrity with another approach which currently I'm using one account, so that account might be as a exceed, but yeah, if I try to another account, so let me try to sign out and let me sign out and log in with that another account. Okay, so there's a couple of account I have, so I can try with something this one, and yeah, we are good. So currently see I just change the account, new account over here, that is fine. So now I think we are good. Yeah, we are good, and there's a I have that full limit over here, right? So what I can do as I integrate over here, so I think history is available, there's no issue, and project and all everything is available. I'm expecting that should not be, but yeah, it is actually a user information, not storing anything. So yeah, that is fine. So what I'll do, I go with this history, and now I can continue, right? So simply I can just continue, confirm, and continue. Okay, now we are good with this both, right? So yeah, I think here, yeah, I think they are complete now for Microsoft Copilot. And yeah, again I can try to run this. Yeah, let me try to run this and hit enter. Okay, so it is running. Let me check that. Yeah, so let me refresh. Yeah, so error has been gone, and if I see console, there's a no error, so that is perfectly fine. So this is generated, this app generated by a Google, yeah, Microsoft Copilot. And let me add a new room. So let me add a new room along with this price. Add this room. Okay, so yeah, still fail to add room. Okay, so there is an issue to add the room. Okay, so yeah, that actually we can tell to here. So what is the issue actually? If we are trying to see over here, the add something, add, for example this, if I add room, see, this is that error, and error says it is a bad request. Okay, so yeah, that is fine. So now what I'll do, I'll just simply again the copy and just go back, and here I can tell, okay, uh, now app is running fine, but while add a room it is given 400 error, so unable to add new room in the fire, sorry, not a fire, this is a Supabase, right? So please fixed the issue. Okay, and I just pasted the error and hit enter. Okay, so here for Microsoft Copilot, see, they have just completed, and also it is saying, okay, if it is 400 error, so let me know. So yeah, let me try to run this app and let me try to test it. So go to here, okay, so let me try to add another one, for example this, add room. Cool, now see, new room got added over here, right? And here edit, so let me verify to our database also, so it is properly add or not, right? So if you go to database, if I go to that particular Microsoft Copilot, and if I just try to execute this, so see, the data is also available for that particular room. Perfect, right? So that means it is perfectly integration successful for Microsoft Copilot. But yeah, there is some struggle on, that is fine. And if I just add another room, for example 200 with 600, add that room, now another room also got created. If I want to ensure the database, so let me run this. Yes, now two data is got created for this room number and all. And yeah, that pretty much good. Keep this. And what is that? Okay, so yeah, uh, yeah, let me try to book that room. So let me add a book. So book room for 201, and name would be Kumar, and today's date and day after tomorrow. Create. Okay, now finally I can see room got created, but room updated, but there is some issue like fail to update. Okay, that we can check, it's refresh, so the data should be as a booked room, right? Yeah, room is booked, means the data is properly updated, but might be some issue to over here, so that we can check it for database, like how the database update. So there is another table actually. This two table got created. It is one is the room and another one is, we can check over here is a database, and the table is booking, right? So let me check that booking one. So go to here, it's bookings, and let me run this. Yeah, see, booking is successfully, there is a no issue, but problem, I think there is a some, some minor issues over here the for UI side. So yeah, that we will try to fix later on, but yeah, database integration perfectly working fine, there's a no issue. And yeah, so let me check now for google google integrity, right? So for google integrity, they are asking to allow, so yeah, let me allow that. So once we allow, okay, so what they're trying to do, see, that is a nice thing actually. See, they want to try to migrate that, right? So for migration, so as we have done in our Copilot to manually, right? But they have to do for their own, right? So that's why they're trying to see, they're trying to open it, and also uh, they're trying to actually logged in. So let me try to see. Yeah, they try to logged in with this, some Copilot, or some username and all. So yeah, I think we can give my username and password, but I don't think we are using to that. Okay, so yeah, I think we can go back. Yeah, I can use sign up or sign in actually. So sign in and provide my user information, because see, they don't have my credential, right? I provide my information, so that's why they are not able to do that. So that I can just provide my information. So the my username would be, and use my temp email and also my, okay, so now I just logged in over here and see how they are working over here. So yeah, I think they are properly, go to here, editor. Okay, so they are just giving this again final step to create a database. So yeah, basically if we are providing my credential and also, might be they are able to do that, but they don't have. But yeah, they providing same instruction, like go to this particular editor, and then we have to migrate our this one, like whatever that file. So it is inside the Supabase migrations. So go to Supabase migration. This is the migration and this is that file. Okay, so let me just copy this. Okay, and go back to your Supabase, and then here go to my project. Yeah, this is my project, and in this project go to the SQL editor, paste it, and run this. Cool, now it's got created, and if I see the database, so only one room, one table got created over here, and also for manage everything in this one table. But yeah, in Microsoft Copilot they just created two table, so yeah, that is fine. So now go back to here and my here, and yeah, it is all, everything is completed. So what other they are instructions? So yeah, if it is, yeah, everything is running. So let me test it. So go back here, that application, if I just run back, yeah, so now we are cool, there's a no error, I guess. So let me check, yeah, there's no error. And if I add a new room, so let me room add, for example, 1 BHK, and room number is this, add room. Okay, new room got created over here, it is available, so that we can ensure my database, yes, over here, right? So here I can go to that SQL editor, just remove everything and check, select star from rooms. Yes, this is the rooms, and I can just run this. Perfect, see, 1 BHK and 100, and everything is over there, right? And created it and updated it, but there is a no booking information, right? So that we will test using that booking one. So let me try to book and book something for like John Smith. Date is fine. Date, let me change to 2 days and confirm booking. Okay, so this is also booked over here. So let me test it over here in the database section. Perfect. See, whatever booked, it is properly booked, right? So yeah, I think it is pretty much good for this Google Integrity and Copilot. So yeah, it is perfectly working fine without any issue and all. I don't need to do anything actually in this Google Integrity, but yeah, in here actually many things we have to tell, and we many issues also we are faced, right? So as you can see, there is no error and all everything, right? So just one instruction, it is just completed everything. We don't tell okay this issue I'm getting, this issue and all, but here see the Copilot is many issues, and then we forcefully tell okay please fix this issue, please fix this issue. So these are also the differences. So now we have completed two steps: build application and then integrate that database. And now finally we have to try to deploy this application for both IDE like Google Integrity and all. So where we want to deploy? So basically we can deploy my application in Firebase, which is actually the Google product. So that I am not trying to use over here as I told you earlier. So which platform we have to use which does not have that own product like Microsoft, and there is a not own product. So I will use Netlify. So if you, I'll show you where is the Netlify. So here is the one of the Netlify actually site which can allow to deploy your app. Okay, so yeah, I will try to this so that we can ensure this 2 ID is that capability to deployed app any platform, right? So yeah, for deployment also we can tell okay, so yeah, I'll just asking to okay please hosting this app in Netlify, okay, in the Google Integrity. Same things I can try over here. Yeah, one thing I just want to remove this guy. I just asking this to like please hosting this app, please hosting this app for both ID, right? And simply hit enter and also hit enter over here. Okay, so yeah, Google Integrity actually understand. So we require that CLI for that. So yeah, let me accept that. And yeah, Microsoft is still trying to do something. Yeah, let me wait for complete their steps. So yeah, for Microsoft perspective, see it did done. I added the Netlify configuration for instruction, and they are made some changes over here and all. And yeah, and then finally they have to trigger to user to this command. Okay, so yeah, let me trigger this. And here for here actually also I'm just need to accept for Google Integrity. So let me accept that. Okay, so here see they are asking to would you like to deploy it and link this directory existing project or create a new file. Okay, so yeah, I'll just create a new one. So create a new project file. And yeah, okay, so yeah, basically yeah, so use that and project blank. Can you change the name, project name? Yeah, so I'll just make the name something Microsoft Copilot. Yeah, that is fine. Yeah, I think we have some error over here. See, I get some error to while running and building application, so we are getting some error. So yeah, Microsoft have some error, but let me check in our Google Integrity what they have done. So yeah, please hosting app Netlify. Yeah, that is fine. And then they try to Netlify guide your app is ready deployment. And yeah, so see they just trying to tell like drag and drop this section to our file, or just use CLI. Okay, so yeah, I think we can tell deployment guide. Actually they just create a deployment guide. So there is a two way actually. Directly if I drag and drop whatever they are creating that directory, or just use this Netlify command, right? So I can just ask to him, please deployed as I am a new, right? Simple. So let's see how they are understand this instruction so that they can deploy my app instead of manual things. Okay, they are asking to allow that permission to Netlify. Yeah, I'm just okay. Yes, so it is now trying to open Netlify and just logged in my user, so logged in with email. Okay, so here I'll just providing my user, so which is my temp user actually. Let me go to my temp email. Yeah, copy this, go back, give it to this, and just paste my password. Okay, so I don't know how they are trying to do directly over here without logged in. Okay, so yeah, I think they are trying to do directly my application but without logged in actually where they will deploy it. So okay, let's me wait to complete that, see what happened. Okay, so actually basically they're trying to show it how to deploy it, so they are providing the guidance. So this is the guidance actually they're trying to provide. So we have to just logged in and open it and drag and drop our file, right? So this is one way. Another one is like you know uh, just deploy that command. Actually they just previously instruction. So where is that command? If you scroll down, so yeah, this is that CLI command, right? So yeah, let me try to use this command. So new terminal, paste, and simply hit enter. Okay, so yeah, it is asking to where you want to deploy. So yeah, I want to create a new project and also use, see I already logged in with this user, right? So yeah, that is fine. Just use my login and name it something Google. So name would be something Google Antigravity. Okay, fine, just provide the name and it is trying to deploy. See, same things whatever we are trying to do Copilot. So there was an error, so while this building step, but here there's a builds completed and finally they are build over here and they are just deployed. See, this is the deployed app and this is my URL. Okay, so this is my URL, so you can just copy this and just simply, oh my god, so what is this? So yeah, let me fix this URL. Yeah, so this is that complete URL and hit enter. Oh my god, that unbelievable. So see, my whatever that previously data which has exist, so that is perfectly deployed and there is no issue, right? Even if I want to test, so let me try to test a new room for 200 and okay, this is a room, right? So let me add a new room, for example 2 BHK and room would be 300. Add this room, perfect, this new room got added and that we can ensure our database. So where is our database? So many tab, actually I'm little confused over here. Yeah, so I think this is that one and if I just run this, yeah, 2 PHKs got created and it is perfectly working fine. So where is that? Okay, so where is my deployed app? My deploy app over here. Yeah, so let me close all other ones. Okay, so this is fine, this is deployed, right? So that also actually we can ensure in our Netlify, but here we can see this is Netlify hosted, right? So that is perfectly fine. Now let me fix that in our Microsoft also, right? So yeah, let me check what is the issue in here. So yeah, let me simply, I can just copy this complete things, right? And here I can ask here, okay, while try to deploy on Netlify, I am getting error. Please fix this issue. Okay, and that's it. So yeah, basically if we are compare this and this, like Antigravity and also very compatible with this Antigravity, which have that more capability, right? So easily they can integrate the database, easily they can build the app, easily they can able to test it, right? So everywhere actually I see there's a fast and better option over here. Even in the deployment section also see there's a again many of issues over here, but there is a no issue. It just simply just deployed, nothing happened, right? So yeah, those are that differences. So yeah, that I would like to share with you. So yeah, let's me fix this one and then we'll just conclude all the differences. Okay, so finally see they just fix some issues. Now I am able to see it is build successful, but they are providing some uh, different approach to build your application. So build your application using the git command. Okay, so but that we won't actually right now. So what I can do in case we can ask, okay, deploy or just hosting this app using CLI, Netflix CLI. So yeah, now see once I just provide, they just providing this information, right? And if I just allow, they will start to deploy it as like previously they are trying to done, right? So this is the easiest way actually trying to deploy app without thinking about logged in and you know other things, right? So it is very simple. So yeah, once you're done, now finally see they just deployed completely, right? And also yeah, this is the deploy command, and let me copy this URL and go back to my here. So this is I deployed for Google Integrity and Netflix, the same things. Just me try. Okay, so again this is Copilot. Yeah, so this is that URL, and once I just see perfect. So this is perfect. There is a no issue. It is properly deployed in my Netlify, right? And if I just try to add another number, room number, so let me add 300 and room length would be 800. Add this. Yeah, new ad got created. If I book this 300 room, actually we observe one issue. So then I want to see actually issue is still there or not. So use this and next day or this gun. Yeah, see, you still have that issue. So yeah, that means the only that UI issue, but there is no other issues. So what is the issue actually? So yeah, it is that 300 or something. Okay, so yeah, that we can try to fix it, but yeah, that is fine. Apart from this actually, that also you can just tell to fix, so it will fix. But yeah, for database update or adding perspective, it is perfectly working fine. There's a no issue. Okay, so that we can try to fix, but yeah, I'm not doing that because we are trying to achieve these three things like build application, database integration and deploy application. So that everything is perfectly working fine. There is a no issue. And yeah, now if we are going to conclusion to who's the winner, so for my perspective actually Antigravity actually is the winner because there's a more flexibility to user to not not need to take in care anything. Okay, so if we want to build the app, so itself has the have an issue, and also it is the capability to resolve that issue. Even database integrity, so if I have any issue, so itself has a capability to fix that issues, and also deployment. So yeah, so I think we are good with this session, And yeah, that's all for this one. Thank you, have a nice day, and don't forget to like, subscribe and share.